Welcome back to Space Engineers, and we're up to episode 4. And I'm all rested up now, so we'll jump out of the seat here. And some of the stuff here on this base we can tear off of here now, off of this landing pod, because the only things we really need to keep on here are the battery, the survival kit, and the H2 generator, and the pipes that hold them together. And we also need to keep the seat on there, and I have a feeling that the seat will actually stay connected if we take off some of the other parts. So we're going to grind down as much of this as we possibly can, because these will be useful raw materials to process back through the refinery, and so that we can start building on the base and get in a full-size refinery and assembler. So I'll grind all this down, and I might put it on fast forward. Full load. Dump them off in there. Let them process. But we'll leave the lights on here. We don't need to take them off. Otherwise it'll be very dark down here. I probably should grab a charge while I'm standing here. Also, we probably should grab a drink and our last packet of chips. We're going to have to go and find some food soon. Otherwise, we're going to die of hunger. Can I jump up on top of here? Okay, we take out this one. I have to be careful what we take out in here, because we don't want to take the wrong things out. It'll fall to pieces. And we need to leave the seat connected. Don't want to damage the other parts, because we can't put things back in them to fix them if they're missing. There we go. I think that's everything that we can take, because if we take any more, actually I think we can take that. No, might not be a good idea. We'll leave it there for the moment. That small cargo container. What's in that? Oh, it's got organic material. Oh, look at that. We'll have that stuff. Some more resources. While we're down this way, we'll take a run down here to the lake, because it shouldn't be too far down the hill here. We need to grab just a little bit of ice so we can get some hydrogen. Well, I thought it wasn't far down the hill. There we go. Ice is this way. We'll just run along here and grab a little bit of ice off the surface. It should be plenty.
Inventory full.
We need to go start looking at some of these unknown signals, because hopefully they will have some food in them. Seeing the shop was a little bit useless and we couldn't get any food out of the shop. My food is going to become a major problem for me soon. Put the ice in here. We actually have just a little bit too much. Fill up here on the hydrogen. We should be able to put just a little bit more in there. Not much. Okay, let's put everything up here back in the refinery so we can refine it up. And it did let us put it in there. And something we will do while we're here is we can make drinks. Now that we've got a little bit of ice there, so we'll make 10 empty cans. And after we've made 10 empty cans, we can make 10 water. While we're here, we'll also make some paint. So we'll make 50 cans of paint, and we'll make a spray gun as well, so that we can paint things as we're putting them together. Makes it a little bit easier to use the paint can than trying to use the mechanic that's built into the game. Now, something I noticed when we built these lights is they weren't putting out very much light, so I went and had a look at the notes on the these high-powered spotlights, and I found that I didn't put the right lights on there. They are their own separate block and not in the lights roll-up. So they're actually down here, high-powered spotlights. It's these fellas. So we'll add 2 of them to the build planner and grab these and put them on the hotbar menu. And we'll put those items into production. And we will paint these the correct colour before we place them. And it's meant to be a little bit darker than that, so 15. And it's meant to be orange, so we also want 15 on there. And all our parts for these should be built. And these obviously take different parts, do they? No, we've got all the correct parts we need. Ah, there we go. Now it lets me put them in. One of them there. And another one there. Ah, now we get a bit of distance on our light. That was what the problem was. I'll jump here in the seat. And we need to regroup that. So yes, they actually say high-powered light. We'll put them in a group called buggy lights. And they should all automatically appear back on the hotbar again. Oh yes, nice distance. Intensity 3 is okay, and we don't want any blank. Well, yes, they certainly have some distance now. Okay, something I noticed we're also low on, and we'll have to come and have a look and see how much we've got, as we don't seem to have very much nickel. We won't need much silicone for what we're making. We've got quite a bit of iron. And there's 10 drinks we've got. So we'll take our 10 drinks. And we'll put those in so that they process. And we will put our drinks in the driver's seat of the buggy. While we're here, we should also have a look at the charge level because of our batteries. Some of our batteries were nearly empty and one was new. And it looks like all our batteries are nicely charged. Let's number that correctly. Oh, we might go and get a little bit more nickel. Now we'll jump on here, and it is this road here. I'm very sure it's this one. Yeah, current angle 6. So we'll detach it, which will drop our buggy off. And put our batteries up a recharge. And we will run over to where we've marked this nickel at, and we'll dig a hole and grab a little bit of nickel. Yes, that's much better vision of where we're going at night time. And we don't have to worry so much now about the buggy tipping itself over either. Those gyroscopes we put on it keep it level. Also keeps it steering straight as well. Bumps don't seem to affect the buggy as much. We'll turn on our ore detector and our antenna so we can see when we're actually at the ores. Gotta be getting pretty close now. Oh, there's some nickel there. There'll be some that's a little bit closer to the surface. Oh, this one here looked pretty good. He's pretty close to the surface. Not that park brake, we want 9. 1 brake on. Okay, let's work out where it is. And we'll very quickly put a GPS marker that says here, and we need to go 20 meters back from that point. Crouch down, start digging. This should take us straight into the middle of that piece of nickel that we marked. No, that's not nickel yet, it's not yellow enough. Oh, now we're in the nickel. There we go, let's mine up a little bit of this nickel. Because I'm pretty sure we need quite a few motors to build the refinery and assembler. So we will need quite a bit of nickel. Okay, we've all marked now the entrance of the hole. GPS. And it is NI. And we can go into the GPS. And we can remove this one here. And we can delete the one we used as the marker to line up on. Stand up. Buttoning off. And let's head back to base. I was hoping that the night would be over before we started building onto the base, because it makes it a lot easier to build in the daytime. There's definitely something over there 2 kilometers away. We'll have to go and investigate that when the sun comes up. Even though we don't have any guns yet. Oh, it's the rock. We don't want to crash into that. may even still have just that little bit too much power on these wheels. Put the park brake on. Let's select the wheels, and we've got 45. Let's turn it down to 30% power, so it's not quite so fast when we're moving. Out of there. And let's deposit all this nickel. Shouldn't need too much silicone. It'll be nickel we need a lot of. Stuff. Oh, we still seem to have 10 empty cans. Oh, well, there's interesting. In this one, you do not need to put the actual cans in. It just makes it straight from ingots. So we'll go to disassembly. We'll put all 10 of those in there and turn them back into iron again. That's something that's obviously changed. Because you needed to make cans first the last time I used this mod. Put that back on assembly so that when we put things into production, it actually puts them into production. Okay, let's work out where we're going to put this base at. Now we need to change to the same material as the base is using. And we'll build this platform out just a little bit further. Put it on local grid alignment, and that'll allow us to build down on the ground for this next layer. And this will be the actual floor level that we build the base at. And how many blocks wide was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Was that lightning I just seen? I hope it's not. Oh, we need to go make some more. That does look like lightning. We'll go have a jump in the buggy here, because this one, there's no, it's just rain. Because if that's lightning, that is dangerous, and we could end up dying. Something we better do as well is jump in here, and we need to turn these lights off, because these high-powered spotlights use 4 times as much power as the regular ones. And we will set a pile more of these steel plates to build, so we've got enough steel plates here to put down for the base. We'll get us started. And we run that again. And I think we can fit one more there before they're off the ground again. And this will be the main area for our base. Now, the first thing we need to put in on our base is... well, not weapons. A refinery. And we don't want that one. And we don't want the little one. Yes, you want the new one. because it looks kind of cool. And we'll spin it around. We want to have it 1 block away from that back wall. Maybe even 2 blocks away. We don't want to have it hard up against that edge either. Actually, let's put it over this side here. Right there, just like that. And now we want to have an assembler. I did put that 2 blocks up. Survival kits, we've got the assembler. There it is. Yes, so it's left room for me to put the modules on the back side of it. Now with the assembler, so we don't want to put it there because actually no, that actually works if we put it there. That actually works very nicely. So what we'll do is we'll remove these 2 blocks out from underneath. Actually, we'll remove 3 blocks out because we'll need to put the speed module on underneath it. And I don't think we can actually build any of the modules yet. Modules. No, we can't actually build them until we have finished building these items here. And we'll put that on the end of there. That way we can walk up the ladder and we'll be able to access in here. And we still have room to put the, as they fit on the back side, on the top, and on the bottom. We can still put our modules on there. Okay, let's grab those onto the build planner. And while we're here, we'll also put a staircase. And can we build stairs? Yes, we can build stairs. We can't because we need construction components. So let's make 10 construction components. And that'll allow us to put some stairs up from here. That point there. And it'll have to be right off the end of there. And that'll allow us to get up and down from this platform to that platform. Okay, now it's shift, and that puts all the components into production for the refinery. We'll put what we currently have in there. And all that's left now is to wait for the parts to build. Which will take a while. Actually, what we might do is we'll go in here and we'll actually cancel that one. And we'll put that one and that one. No, let's try again. Cancel them both. And we'll just put this one on the build planner. And we'll put those parts into production. And then we'll come back and put this one on the build planner. That way we can just pick up the pieces quickly. And we've got both in production. And both are now on the build planner until we've got all the parts withdrawn. And fingers crossed, I did actually get these ports to line up. I'm pretty sure there's a port on both sides of here. And something else that I probably should have done is I probably should have built the couple of blocks that are underneath this, otherwise they could be difficult to build. Ah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There is an unknown signal. Oh. And if it's going to land there, it'll be 2 kilometres away, and it'll be close to whatever it is that's over there that's 2 kilometres away. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Can't hurt. So we'll jump in our buggy, turn our lights on. We'll also turn this on just in case we find some materials along the way. And we'll jump out into third person view. The brakes off. Oh, that's much better. It's not so jumpy when you hit on the accelerator. Yes, we know there's lots of iron here. We'll go see what this unknown signal's got. Hopefully it'll have some food for us. Oh, there's some more nickel. That one's actually closer. So we might mark that. GPS, NI. Oh, and that's something we also needed to find. GPS, CO. Lots of cobalt there, because when that rock runs out, we'll need to find a better source of cobalt. Oh, I hear it. And park brake on. Oh, it's not going to fly away, is it? I hope it's not one of them fly away ones. It is! We could be chasing this for a while. There we go. Now you're not going to fly anymore. What have we got? Coffee and some blocks. And we'll press the button. Wrong button. This button. What do we get? A rainbow helmet. Right, we'll dismantle it for parts. So we need one that drops some food that we can actually grow, and we'll put down a planter then. We also need to put down a kitchen block so that we are able to cook the food. It would be nice if these unknown signals had data pads in them with coordinates for more shops. Something that probably should be in the base game. Alright, turn the handbrake off and let's head back to the base. By the time we get back, most of that stuff we put into production should be finished. You can see that was a very gentle jump, and it did not tip the buggy over because of that gyro that's on override. Yeehaw. Well, that's what that marker was. There's more nickel there as well. Actually, we didn't get shot, so maybe we should just go have a look. Let's be brave. Let's go have a look. This could be dead, and it might not be. So where was it? It's just a marker by the looks of it. Let's climb up and have a look. Oh, we've got a damaged block there. Oh, for some reason I can't climb it. It appears to be just a beacon. Oh, we'll mark a GPS for it. Call it tower. And we'll come back and we'll tear it down for parts. There's actually some good materials underneath it. Nickel, cobalt and iron. I wonder how lucky we'd be to actually find some magnesium. Wow. Almost no steering on the ice whatsoever. That was a spin out. And brakes on. Lights off. Okay, something's gone wrong here. Turn everything off. Hopefully, we might put the batteries on recharge. That'll save them using any power. dump all of what we found in here. Pull out the welder. And let's pull out our parts. Okay, we've obviously run out of something with all the building. Did we run out of iron? We have run out of iron. We need to go for a run back down into the iron mine and get a few more loads of iron. That was unexpected. I thought we may have had enough. Looking at how much it used, I think we're going to have to do a couple of trips. So I might put these on fast forward. Alright, and here we are back again. Oh, looks like we've got another unknown signal over there. Well, we'll grab what we can out of here. And let's see how much of this we can build. Not very much. And we still haven't made anything for that one yet. There we go, now we're full up on materials. We'll be getting close now. Bill reckons 138 more components. So what have we run out again of? We've got lots of iron. We have lots of nickel. It's just taking a long time to make everything. And there we go. It's built. We have a large refinery. Still much needs to be done here. We have all the steel plates though. We're thirsty, we might drink that cosmic coffee. Put these bits in, and while we're waiting for them to build, we'll go and get this unknown signal. Jump in the buggy. Lights on. And handbrake off. See if we can't find some more ores on the way. Hopefully this one has some food. Oh, looks like it's halfway up the hill on the other side. We may have to park at the bottom and climb up there. Oh, it doesn't seem too steep. Oh, I hear it. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I seem to be getting little freezes in the game. Alright, what goodies do you have to offer me? Some money, we've got one of them, and another cup of coffee. Actually, we might drink that coffee straight away because the coffee didn't give us that much of a boost up. We'll see what we get. And it appears we don't get anything. Nothing. Yeah, so something going wrong with the game, I think. Might have to restart. So we'll grab all the materials off of this. This one didn't have much stuff. So what we'll do, because we've got lots of inventory space left, we will run over to where that tower was, and we'll grab the materials out of that tower. We could probably set this buggy to go just a little bit quicker now. It's nice and stable. Keep hitting that P button. We've got to learn not to use it anymore. So yes, we'll go for the wheels. And 120, we'll now set it to do 160. Pool's definitely owned by the space pirates. Now hopefully this won't fall on the buggy when we chop it down. No, it appears it's going to float. Now it falls. Nice. Like felling a tree. Oh, we are out of room. So we'll put some of this in the seat. The money. And whatever else we can fit in here. And grind down a bit more of it. So we're getting a lot of good materials out here, especially the iron. Ow! That landed on my head. No rolling away. Oh, there's a light here on the top. And as much as we can get out of this beacon, it'll have radio components. And there we go, this is another freeze up. I'm not sure what's even going on here. There we go, that's as much as we can carry. So we'll leave that there and take everything back to base. Yeah, that's a little bit quicker. And when we hit jumps, it should jump nice and flat. And we'll just leave it parked here. And turn everything off. It looks like it's going to slide down the hill. And we press I. If we look at that, we can grab all the stuff out of here. And drop everything we can in there. And we need to put our money in here. Now it looks like we're going to have to start using the emergency rations. We're not having much luck trying to find any food. And we'll put our one extra grinder in down here. Alright, let's check and see how much stuff. All components successfully withdrawn. Which means this should be built, and no, we appear to be missing 2 construction components. And there are construction components left. So we will disassemble that. This we don't need it. On assembling. We'll grab some more plates. And let's have this finished. No, we're still missing more construction components. Let's just grab them all. And now it's built. Okay, now we should be able to put in modules. And we want to get one of these and put it underneath the bottom. Put in as much as we can. And put the rest on the build queue. I wonder if that's actually being a problem. So let's grab everything we can out of here. And out of here. Grab all the stuff from here. And we will bring it and drop everything in here. Grab everything out of these ones because we're now finished with these. We have got big ones. And do we have anything left in the production? Ah, see, the industrial assembler got all the construction. So we can now disassemble these two. We no longer need them. And this problem still remains with not being able to deal with lights from the ground. And double check there's nothing in this. And put all the components for that in here. Oh. All components successfully withdrawn. And that will speed up our building a little bit. We are out of plates. So let's make some more plates. And now we can actually make everything. And I wonder what we need for that. We need silver. So we'll have to go do a trip for some silver. And I'm pretty sure they all need silver. Yes, that one needs silver and that one needs silver. And you're able to make water. Okay, and these are all new weapons I haven't seen before because I haven't played on since the new Warfare update went in. Grab out the 30 plates. Actually, I think we need to make a few more than that. It takes up 4, doesn't it? Let's make that many and put them into production. Because I have a feeling it will not let me build these ones underneath. We are going to need to take out that, that, and that, and this one as well, so that we can get underneath here and weld up these blocks that are underneath. And now we can put the blocks back in that we took out. Very good. Now we shall weld up this one here until we've used up all our plates. And we can also put this one back in as well. So we've got the make some more. And something we'll need to make now as well is we will need to get another turbine up there, because the power consumption now will be well and truly over what we can do. Yes, 1.12 megawatts and 560 megawatts, and we're only making, well, not too bad. But yeah, we definitely need 3, because now we'll be actually sucking power from this battery, and this poor battery will be going down instead of up. So let's have a check on that. The battery that's on here. Current input, nothing. That's because it's fully charged. Alright, let's weld in a few blocks. Put that into production. And I don't think there's anywhere down here where you can actually access this apart from the port on the end. Everything is walk up. And I think we will actually put the rail back along the outside edge of here, because we don't want to be using it. And we will connect that line up there to somewhere else inside the base for a walk around the top of the base. Because yeah, the only way to access that is to go right up on top. Which the port is there. Or it used to be there. Or have they moved it? There used to be an access port. Oh, well, that one's definitely an access port. That's definitely a control panel. Oh, they must have removed that from being an access port. Well, that's a bug, because that was real handy to have up there. Right, grab out our parts, because they make nice and quick in these. Larger assemblers. And we definitely need to build these 2 in along here. So now we can grab another one of these and put it on the back of there. Put that on the build planner. And let's make some more stuff. Yes, building will get a lot quicker now. I think we're out of materials if that's what happened. We will be out of iron again for sure. And we are out of iron. The nickel down there, move the cobalt down there. And the gravel, and yes, we are out of iron. We got a few more parts. So yes, we need to have a charge, and we are still drastically low on food. We need to do something very, very quickly about what's going to happen with our food. And well, normally, unknown signals have food products in them, and we have been very unlucky and not gotten any. Anyway, we'll come down here and we will jump in the seat so that we can get a charge. We might get a hydrogen boost on here first. And we'll hop in here and get a charge and get a rest. And we'll call that for the episode today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.